God, nephew Rio all set to assume office as Chief Minister for 5th consecutive term. History scripted in Nagaland as state all set to get at least 2 women representatives in state legislative for first time. BJP-led alliance comfortably ahead in Tripura and Nagaland, while NPP emerging as front-runner in Meghalaya. Two men suspected of causing wildfire at Narayan Hill in Nongmaiching Reserve Forest under Imphal East District. Central Forest Division arrested. Chief Minister Nongthamam Biren chairs review meeting on illegal immigrant verification drive undertaken in 5 districts of Manipur. And smuggler arrested, seized a total of 10 gold biscuits weighing around 1.63 kgs worth approximately rupees 1 crore in international market. Kurumjay, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on ICE News, and this is Victoria RAJKUMARI. Now the top stories. Nagaland political stalwart and its longest-serving Chief Minister, nephew Rio, is set to assume office as Chief Minister for a 5th consecutive term after a convincing win for his party and its ally, the BJP. Together, the two parties have secured 33 seats in the 60-member Nagaland Assembly. With results to 49 out of 60 seats declared so far, the NDPP-BJP alliance have already crossed the halfway mark and are poised to form the government in Nagaland. The NDPP has won 23 seats so far and the BJP has won 12, giving them a joint tally of 35 seats. Further, they together are leading in another 2 seats. After Hekani Jakhalu becomes the first woman MLA in Nagaland after winning with a margin of 1,536 votes, representing Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party in Dimapur 3 constituency, NDPP's second woman candidate, Salhautuano Kruse, has won the Western Angami seat by just 7 votes. She will join Hekani Jakhalu as MLA in the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly, which is set to be the state's first ever assembly to have women MLAs. In the battle for 60 seats, exit polls predict the BJP to comfortably cross the majority mark, winning 42 seats along with its coalition partner, the National Democratic Progressive Party. Given the state of the opposition in Nagaland, the ruling coalition was far ahead of the race, and the exit polls seems to be on the same lines, giving the Congress just 1 seat and the NPF, a formerly formidable force, 6 seats. As votes are counted, there are constituencies that one needs to watch out for: Peg, which is considered a stronghold of the NPF, Atoizu, from where BJP's only woman candidate, Kahuli Sema, is running, and Dimapur 3. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh congratulated Chief Minister nephew Rio and BJP Nagaland for the victory of BJP-NDPP alliance in Nagaland Assembly elections. Meanwhile, Republican Party of India Athwale has celebrated the victory in 2 seats by party nominees in Nagaland Assembly polls, opening its account in the northeast. Celebration was held at the residence of RPI Athwale National President Ramdas Athwale in New Delhi. RPI Athwale National Secretary Thongnauram Maheshwar was among party leaders who were present during the celebration.
They lose, and those who win, जो 2 कैंडिडेट्स अभी मतलब हम खुशी बयान नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि सेलिब्रेट ही करना है और हमारा सब जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का लीडर्स लोग और हमारा नॉर्थ इंडियंस का लीडर्स, ऑल इंडिया का लीडर्स यहाँ पे मौजूद है, खुशी सेलिब्रेट कर रहा है. So we are working very hard and the RPI is the party to serve for the society. इसका आइडियोलॉजी सबसे अलग है, वो सबके दिमाग पे दिल में सब छा चुका है. This the result shows that हमारा यूनियन मिनिस्टर, हमारा नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट के नेतृत्व में इतना बड़ा नॉर्थ ईस्ट पे विक्ट्री हम लोग को मिला है. और दूसरा चीज कि हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्ट का ऑब्जर्वर हमारा विनोद निकल जी जो इतना दिन से ना सोए, मतलब इतना दिन अपने फैमिली से अलग होके नॉर्थ ईस्ट का ऑब्जर्वर विनोद निकल जी भी इतना ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं, तो इसका रिजल्ट भी आया. सो रियली कंग्रेचुलेट मिस्टर विनोद निकल जी सो फॉर विनिंग दिस. एंड अभी भी वो इतना मतलब भागदौड़ कर रहा है, तो इसका रिजल्ट का डेडिकेट भी शेयर जाता है, उसको भी इतना मतलब बड़ा परसेंटेज उसको भी जाता है.
History has been scripted in Nagaland as the state is all set to get at least 2 women representatives in the state legislative for the first time in the Nagaland history. 2 women candidates fielded by the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party NDPP in Nagaland, namely Hekani Zakhalu and Salhautuanu Kruse, have won the elections from their respective constituencies. While Hekani Zakhalu has won the elections from Dimapur constituency, Salhautuanu Kruse has won the Western Angami seat. Both the women leaders will be the first women MLAs in the history of Nagaland politics. Hekani Zakhalu Kens is a lawyer and social entrepreneur by profession from the northeast state of Nagaland. She had set up an NGO, Youth Net Nagaland, to help the youths of Nagaland pursue business opportunities. She was recognized with the Nari Shakti Purashkar Award in 2018. Hekani Zakhalu was born in Dimapur, Nagaland, while Salhautuanu Kruse hails from Kanoma, Asia's first green village in Nagaland. Salhautuanu Kruse is a local hotel owner. The counting of votes for assembly elections in Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya is underway amid tight security. Counting of votes in the 3 states began at 8 this morning. As per the trends available, the BJP-led alliance is comfortably ahead in Tripura and Nagaland, while the NPPP is emerging as the front-runner in Meghalaya. According to the trends, the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP has retained Tripura after witnessing an exciting election battle with 31 seats required to secure an absolute majority. The BJP is leading comfortably in 30 seats, making it the single largest party in the state. The BJP's ally IPFT is also leading in 1 seat. Meanwhile, the CPM Congress alliance is leading in 18 seats, that is CPM 13 and Congress 5. While the Tripura Motha party, floated by erstwhile royal family member Prayod Kishore Manikya Devarma, is leading in 11 seats. In Nagaland, the BJP-NDPP alliance is leading with 40 seats. As per the trends available for 55 out of 60 seats, the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, which fought the election in alliance with BJP on a ratio 40:20 seat sharing agreement, is ahead in 20 seats. BJP, on the other hand, is currently leading in 10 seats. The Republican Party of India, Thawale, has also won 2 seats. NDPP Supremo and Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio is leading by over 6,000 votes against his nearest Congress rival, Sahivili Sachu. While in Meghalaya, the ruling National People's Party NPP in Meghalaya has won 2 seats and is leading in 21 other constituencies. The United Democratic Party UDP is ahead in 9 constituencies, while the BJP and the Trinamool Congress TMC are ahead in 5 seats each. The Congress and the Voice of the People Party, in short VPP, are leading in 4 seats each. Chief Minister and NPP candidate Conrad Sangma is leading in the South Tura Assembly seat, while Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tyson of NPP is leading in the Pernushla constituency. The elections for Tripura Assembly were held on February 16, where 89.95% of the 28.14 lakh voters exercised their franchise. The elections for Meghalaya and Nagaland assemblies were conducted on February 27th. Nagaland reported 84% of the total voter turnout, and Meghalaya reported just 76.27% voter turnout. Two persons have been arrested for causing wildfire at Ngarian Hill in Nongmaiching Reserve Forest under Imphal East District, Central Forest Division. Nandebam Tondon, aged 45 years, son of N. Manglem, and Thongdem Michael, aged 38 years, son of T.H. Shyam, both residents of Kaishampat Dhobi Machu Lerak in Imphal West District, have been charged with lighting of wildfire that erupted at Ngarian Hill last afternoon. The fire reportedly started near Iril Block Compartment number 27 area in Ngarian Beat Office at Nongmaiching Hill Range around 5 p.m. and raged on over an hour. Upon hearing the information, a combined team of Andhra Police and Beat Office staff immediately rushed to the spot and attempted to douse the fire. Yaripok Fire Service personnel and members of JFMC Andhra also joined the firefighting. They managed to extinguish the forest fire around 6 p.m. The swift action of the police, the fire service team and the volunteers prevented spreading of the fire and causing further damage. In a telephonic conversation exclusively with IS News, Conservator of Forest R.K. Amarjit said it has been ascertained that the fire was caused by a carelessly tossed cigarette and used matches by some individuals who reportedly entered the forest for various reasons. He maintained that the police managed to arrest two persons suspected to be behind the wildfire near Ngarian Hill. R.K. Amarjit further expressed gratitude to Andhra Police personnel, Yaripok Fire Service team, forest staff and members of JFMC Andhra for their timely assistance in extinguishing the fire. He also appealed to the responsible citizens to extend support in saving the forest. Meanwhile, the duo suspected of causing the forest fire have been handed over to Andhra Police Station for further necessary action, and a case has been registered against them and investigations are also underway. It may be recalled that unknown miscreants lighted the wildfire in the Nongmaiching Hill earlier on February 8. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren, decrying the incident, had also announced a cash reward of 5 lakh rupees to any person who provides information leading to arrest of the miscreants responsible for the wildfire. The setting of forest on fire is punishable under the Damage to Public Property Act 1984 and relevant sections of the IPC, besides under the provisions of Indian Forest Act 1927 and Manipur Forest Rules 1971. Assam Rifles Technopal Battalion on Thursday apprehended an alleged smuggler and seized a total of 10 gold biscuits weighing around 1.63 kgs worth approximately Rs 1 crore in the international market from Kuding Thabi. The gold biscuits were allegedly being smuggled into the state from Myanmar through the Kuding Thabi checkpost on the NH 102, passing Imphal to More, Manipur's last border town. Troops of the Technopal Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarters Inspector General of Assam Rifles South, foiled cross-border smuggling of gold biscuits at private vehicle checkpost Kuding Thabi on Thursday, a Defence Wing pressman statement said. During routine check at PVCP Kuding Thabi, the troops of Assam Rifles recovered 10 suspected gold biscuits from a van. The gold biscuits were well concealed in the vehicle's central armrest. The individual was travelling from More to Imphal, the statement stated. The recovered gold biscuits weighing approximately 1,660 grams and were assessed to be worth Rs 1 crore in the international market. The seized gold biscuits, along with the apprehended individual, were handed over to Customs Department, More, for further investigations. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren today chaired a review meeting on the illegal immigrant verification drive undertaken in 5 districts of the state. The meeting was held at CM's residence. The move aims at intensifying check on illegal immigrants and inner line permit ILP violators. During the meeting, the Chief Minister N. Biren expressed concern over the increasing influx of illegal immigrants into the state and stressed the need to protect the indigenous people. Biren maintained that their entry will be preventive once all the 34 police outposts being set up along the border are completed. He further sought the support and cooperation of the public in safeguarding the indigenous population. Top police and civil officials took part in the meeting. The Chief Minister last month informed that the state government had issued an order for setting up of a population commission and started a statewide door-to-door survey to detect illegal migrants. He asserted that the state government considers the influx of illegal migrants into the Manipur as a matter of serious concern, noting that the formation of new villages has been witnessing in some particular places of Manipur. He said that in the last few years, as many as 200 new villages were identified in Churachandpur district, around 500 in Kangpokpi and some villages in Teknopol district. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren offered prayers at Sri Sri Govindaji Temple today to seek blessings for the victory of BJP candidates in Tripura, Meghalaya and Nagaland, where assembly elections were held recently. Biren called upon the people to march together towards a peaceful and prosperous northeast. Rajya Sabha MP Sanajau Balai Semba and several party leaders accompanied the Chief Minister. Polling was held in Nagaland and Meghalaya on February 27th, whereas Tripura voted for a new state government on February 16. It may be mentioned that Chief Minister N. Biren, along with cabinet ministers, had also visited Tripura to join the campaigning of BJP candidates on February 10th. The 10th sitting of the ongoing third session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly passed demands for grants 2023-24 amounting to 2,078 crore 99 lakh 24,000 rupees for 6 departments today. The demands were moved on the floor of the House by Leader of the House, Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren. The demands were environment and forest, panchayat, horticulture and soil conservation, tourism, minorities and other backward classes and scheduled castes, department and relief disaster management. Opposition MLAs K. Ranjit, T.H. Lokeshwar, K. Meghachandra and RAJKUMARI moved cut motions on all 6 demands. However, the House later passed them. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren moved the Manipur Appropriation No. 2 Bill 2023, that is Bill No. 3 of 2023 in the House, while Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan introduced the report of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India on performance audit of select district hospitals in Manipur for the year ended March 31st, 2019 in the House. On the other hand, Oinam MLA Irengbam Nalini moved a calling attention motion on the reported difficulties faced by women vegetable sellers in Kwaranban market due to inadequate time for permit for sale. The session also witnessed questions and answers from ministers and MLAs. Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal West today remanded Chairman of Lamjingbu Group of Companies, Sanasam Jackie of Thawal Kiam Safai, in connection with last FIR case registered against him at Imphal Police Station by different individuals and groups allegedly for running a fraudulent scheme during 2017 and 2021, a Ponzi scheme that promised the investors a high return with little or no risk. Altogether, 8 FIR cases were registered against him in Imphal Police Station. The accused Sanasam Jackie, aged 29 years, was produced before the court after the completion of police custody period, along with a prayer for judicial custody remand. The Defence Counsel filed remand objection along a prayer for releasing him on bail. IO of the case through APP submitted that Sanasam Jackie was arrested formally in connection with the last FIR case registered against him based on the complaint lodged by 16 individuals, stating that he established a financial institute Lamjingwa Finance to invest money with an offer of interest rate of 3% per month on principal investment amount, and the alleged accused, without informing the complaints staff, defaulted further payment from November 2021 onward and was missing since 2021 after collecting huge amount of money from the investors. A team of Imphal East Commando Unit arrested 2 suspected active cadres of proscribed Pripak from Sekmajing. Thokchom Chandramani alias Nauba, aged 47 years, son of DH Pari of Sekmajing Maning Laikai under Kokching Police Station, and Sandam Rame, aged 45 years, son of late S. Acho of Sekmajing Thonga Makha Laikai in Imphal West District, were arrested in Sekmajing area yesterday, a police report said today. Acting on a tip-off based on an input from 16 Assam Rifles collaborated with Manipur Police Intelligence, the team led by OC Imphal East Commando Unit KH Henry under the command of Imphal East Additional SP Operation KH Herojit Imphal East conducted the counter-insurgency operation. Chandramani was arrested from Sekmajing Bazaar near Community Hall around 12:45 a.m. while Rame was arrested from his residence at Sekmajing Thonga Makha Laikai around 1:35. The team also seized 2 mobile phones from their possessions. Upon interrogation, Chandramani said he joined the outfit through Rame, while Rame disclosed that he joined Pripak through Publicity Secretary Poire of the outfit. The duo were reportedly involved in extortion from the public. They had collected 20,000 rupees from an individual 10 days ago. They have been handed over to Mayang Imphal Police Station for further necessary legal actions. Protests demanding inclusion of Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list of the Indian Constitution have intensified in the state. Members of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur, along with members of Lamphel Supermarket Chowkhat Nupi Lub, carried out a protest rally in pursuit of the demand today. The rally kicked off from Lamphel Supermarket was marching towards the assembly. However, the police foiled the attempt. Speaking to media, member of Lamphel Supermarket Chowkhat Nupi Lub, R.K. Bina, demanded discussion on the demand in the ongoing assembly session. She stressed the need for a constitutional safeguard for the Meitei by granting scheduled tribe status to the community. She was apprehensive about reducing the community into a minority group in near future in the event of delay in granting the status. She further urged the state government to stop being a silent spectator and do the needful. Demonstrations chanted various slogans and displayed placards during the rally. Meanwhile, similar protest was held at Wangoi Market by members of local club, organizations, Maida Paibis, women vendors and Wafa players.
Demand committee na samsali ba khongjan na se akhoi gi supermarket ki nupi lup singna mapung phana sagat kani masai sida tungda karida lak bathaba khuding da hiram khuding makta akhoi na full support tawreraga akhoi gi maitai haiba ifurup ase kanna ba akhoi thodang chaung na yajaba ga loina na akhoi gi thongna lingjen punamak maitai gi da makta akhoi kathokani asigumba maru oiraba demand committee asibu akhoi gi government gi makok mathang pubiriba mantri mandol amadi achaw asang minister MLA minister mayam singsina khangbiraga sogatpiraga akhoi gi demand ase hangan biu athuba matamda.
Let's have a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Ana Layengi office ki thabak amadi koiba chatpada India gi konung New Delhi da laifam leitabagi awaba koklagani Delhi airport kayam naknana leiriba Mahipalpur da Manipur miyam gi damakta leizare Hotel Ambrosia laifam gi oina lupa lising amadagi hauraga pung kunmari pickup amadi drop ki taxi service laigani restaurant service ka loinana tongan ba khudong chaba kaya phangbigani Vishal Megamart, Ambience Mall, DLF Mall amadi irap laptana nungairaba mafam kaya yobada khudong charaba mafam amani. Ngasi ma contact tawbirau Hotel Ambrosia A217 Road number 6 Mahipalpur. Phone number 9643504772.
Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. Sub-District Hospital Jiribam will start the treatment for viral hepatitis B and C for the eligible patients under the National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. State Mission Director, State Health Society, NHM Manipur, Dr. Samorjit Ningombam informed this in the press release. He said that the viral load test will start from March 4th at Sub-District Hospital Jiribam. He added that testing, diagnosis and treatment for viral hepatitis is done free of cost under the National Viral Hepatitis Control Program. Samorjit urged the people of Jiribam to come out and get themselves tested. Liberty Films Yaripok Thambalnu, which was scheduled to be screened on March 5th at Palace Auditorium, MSFDS has been deferred in view of the ongoing Class 10 and Class 12 examinations. The film will be screened at the same venue, Palace Auditorium, MSFDS, on March 26, and that the show timing will remain unchanged. This was informed through a press release from Manipur Vintage Film Revival Committee. In the last 24 hours, Manipur reported 0 coronavirus cases. According to the latest updates from the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, altogether 100 samples tested in the same hours confirmed negative for the virus. The case tally remains at 1,39,924, while the death toll remains static at 2,149. Meanwhile, India reported 268 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has increased to 2,439. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,772 with no new deaths in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,53,668 with 164 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands still at 98.81%. Over 220.64 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing a maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 68 crore, 1 lakh, while more than 68 lakh, 1,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 65 crore, 30 lakh. Globally, United States of America, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now the sports news. Manipur's Maishna Moiraba Luang will represent India in 4 BWF Super Series International Badminton Championship and 1 International Badminton Challenge tournaments to be held this month. Maishna Moiraba Luang becomes BWF Badminton World Federation World Rank number 53 as announced by BWF in last week of January 2023. In football, Gabriel Martinelli stared as Arsenal move 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League with a 4-0 rout of struggling Everton on. Bukayo Saka broke Everton's stubborn resistance late in the first half before Brazilian forward Martinelli doubled Arsenal's lead at the Emirates Stadium. Martin Odegaard backed the third and Martinelli wrapped up Arsenal's biggest victory since October on a night that could serve as another landmark moment in their search towards the title. It was essential for Mikel Arteta's sides to win their game in hand on second place Manchester City as the title race approaches its climax. With 13 games left, the victory keeps Arsenal in pole position to win the title for the first time since Arsenal wingers' invincibles in 2003-04. 3 successive wins since the City defeat have taken the Gunners to 60 points, which is their joint highest total after 25 Premier League fixtures, along with that famous 2003-04 campaign and 2007-08. In cricket, India captain Harmanpreet Kaur will lead the Mumbai Indians franchise in the inaugural edition of the WPL set to begin on March 4th in Mumbai. Harmanpreet was not the most expensive player bought by Mumbai at the auction last month, but she was expected to lead the side, which will feature other top international names such as Ned Shiverbrunt, Hayley Matthews and Amelia Kerr. Mumbai Indians had bought Harmanpreet for 1.8 crore rupees, the third most expensive for them after Ned Shiverbrunt's 3.2 crore rupees. Harmanpreet has led India to the knockouts in the last 3 T20 World Cups, including the final of the 2020 edition in Australia. In the recent T20 World Cup that finished in South Africa last month, India narrowly missed out on the final berth when they lost to eventual champions Australia by 5 runs after Harmanpreet's 52 of 34. Mumbai Indians will take on Gujarat Giants in the WPL opener on March 4th at the D.Y. Patel Stadium in Navi, Mumbai. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Nagaland political stalwart nephew Rio all set to assume office as Chief Minister for 5th consecutive term. History scripted in Nagaland as state all set to get at least 2 women representatives in state legislative for first time. BJP-led alliance comfortably ahead in Tripura and Nagaland, while NPP emerging as front-runner in Meghalaya. Two men suspected of causing wildfire at Narayan Hill in Nomaiching Reserve Forest under Imphal East District. Central Forest Division arrested. Minister Nongthammam Biren chairs review meeting on illegal immigrant verification drive undertaken in 5 districts of Manipur. One smuggler arrested seized a total of 10 gold biscuits weighing around 1.63 kgs, worth approximately rupees 1 crore in international market. Well, that's all we have today. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Till then, good night and stay safe.